late because I had to go and get a whole bunch of my stuff that I had stored out there for all these pots and plants that I need to make for Bree's craft shows. She said she's out of plants, car plants. Hello, this is the yarn room. Welcome, welcome. As usual, I am being torn in many different directions of what I want to make. Too many things to make, not enough time. I'm Angie, and this is a yarn room, and if you want to have a crazy little time listening to a crazy little old lady talk about yarn and whatever the heck she's doing that week, you're in the right place. Hello, Marcia. Hello, Becky. Good morning, my people. Guess what I've been working on, and I'm kind of obsessed. Oh, I have tons of things I'm working on, tons of things that I'm not working on, tons of things that I want to work on. Can you see my state of mind? Okay. First of all, I'm wearing my t-shirt, and this is the shirt I wear every time during our Saturday meetings, and it says I crochet past my bedtime, which is always true. But I don't really have a bedtime, so I don't know what that means. Anyways, I'm here, and I have many things. The thing that I started making the other day when I first came out of my funk, and I will tell you what happened all week long. Monstera leaves. Oh my goodness. And I see this as some sort of shoulder shawl cape. And I'm not sure how I'm going to attach them, but I think I want something in here with a little drawstring. How does that look on there? You know, like a little, and then for them to go all the way around. You know, something happening there. So cute. I never want to give these up, so I have to make a million of them. So I'm working on that. Yeah. And what yarn am I using on that is Premier. The $5 yarn that I got at Dollar Tree, of course. And of course it comes out through the middle. And I'm also making bunches of new leaves, foliage for my plants. Let's see, I have some that are already in a bundle. I put them in I make them all, and then I tie them up in a bundle right here. This is supposed to be a string of hearts. And you know what else I want to do? And it's reminding me of Miss Rivera. I don't know if she's in here or not, but she's one of my subscribers, and she does nails, and she's working with beads and everything. I want to make little beaded strands that come out of here too. That's how I want to update mine and keep it nice and fresh, you know, because you can't just keep making the same thing over and over again, because it'll drive you nuts. It'll be so boring. Well, this is for me. Some people can handle that, and if you can, go for it. Go for it, dude. Go for it. Okay, so I have in my hand, not in my grubby little hands, but right here on my table, I have my iPad, and it has the pattern for that Monstera. If I'm going to be able to do it with you hanging out with me, because you know, no, you don't know, but this has taken a lot of concentration. And I love it. Let me see if I can show it to you close. There is no right or wrong end, and I need to weave that in, but look at that. You work up 19, you come down, and then you turn your work and you go back around. See if I'm remembering it right. Turn your work, go back around, make all these little loops, and then, you know, it just comes out to be beautiful. And then you have to, of course, you have to press it. Let's see if I can put it like over here where the light is. Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice? Got 2 down, 1 million to go. No, probably 15 at the most. 12, something like that. We shall see. Hello, Rosie. Hello. Come on in, lady. Amy, good morning. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you for the look. Okay. Working on that. I also brought all of my shawls that I worked on, and I'm going to show them to you. So I'm going to scoot you back just a little bit. Okay. This is my first one. I love it. The only thing that I wish I would have done was make it bigger in the neck area here, you know, because it only falls a little bit off the shoulder. It's still nice. I love it. I love it. Goes with everything. Has the fringe that I straightened with the flat iron. So I love that. And this is my little pattern that I put together. And if you go and look at some of my lives, because they are replayed, you will see the picture of a shawl. And then in the comments, or some of my shorts, if you see this, in the comments should be the pattern. I put it in the comments or the description, one or the other. So look for that. Number 1 shawl. Number 2 shawl. This one I wanted to try not to make fringe. I just made little tassels. I did not straighten anything here. I might, because this is all my things go in the wash, and I have not like blocked anything. So, but I could with the steamer. I need to bring my steamer in here. I could with the steamer and block this, and it will, you know, stretch out a little longer and stuff. But I really love it. Look at the colors there. It looks better on the screen to me. You can really see it. So that's shawl number 2. And by the way, this one is still my pattern right here. I just did something different at the bottom here. So you can just change up whatever you want. You got the basic pattern for me. And then I did one where I followed Melody Yarn Tinka. And if you see this particular one in my shorts or my live replays, you will see her little link to her channel. I say little, that kind of makes it kind of like insignificant, but no, this lady is awesome. I love her. She might be around my age, I'm guessing. I'm 61. She don't look it. She don't look it. She's cute as a button. Anyways, this is her pattern. And I love it. I think this is her pattern. No, I think this is still my pattern. Sorry, but you can find that. This one for sure is her pattern. This one is, oh my gosh, beautiful, beautiful. What? Thank you, Paradox. Thank you. Hello, Jackie. I was just thinking about you this morning. So I was tying my little headband on, and it wouldn't stay. I couldn't get it tight, and I remembered your little trick for, you know, wrapping it around twice to tie it, and it worked. Thank you. I love it. Think of you often, lady. Let me get you closer now. Hold on. I'll show you the shawl again. You did? Becky, that's awesome. Yes, leave your likes. I see y'all in here. Double tap your screen and it leaves me a like. It's free, people. It's free. Who doesn't like free stuff? Oh, crazy weather. Over here, our crazy weather is kind of over, Rosie. It's been a little overcast, but mostly sunny. But we had all those rains for a few days last week and into the weekend, I believe. I can't remember. Everything was kind of a blur. But I know. Aren't they so addictive? They are so addictive. Because Becky's working on a second one. Sonia, hello, honey. Come on in. A heat wave in Nebraska, and I hear there's floods here in Texas also. So, okay, back to this one. Melody Yarn Tinka. This is the one where you worked on it back and forth like this, and I loved it so much because the colors of the rainbow really show. And when you attach it, I don't know if you can see it this way. This is the back of it, the inside of it, but you attach one side. You don't attach two sides together like this. You attached them where this went on the side. Anyway, somehow it made it a point, and it is so adorable. I can wear, you know what I'm going to make? I'm going to make a skirt. I'm going to make a skirt because I have these leggings that are flesh colored leggings. So I could put that on and it looks like I wouldn't have anything on underneath. Is that scandalous or what for a grandma to be doing that? And then I want fringe on it, but I think I want it, you know, just straight. So I have to it should be pretty easy, right? Oh gosh. And I saw this other lady that was making some, and she tied ribbons and all kinds of stuff. And this was chunkier and smaller, and it went around your waist, and you just jiggled it. And boy, I like to jiggle, whether I'm trying to or not. I'm jiggling. This is Melody's for sure. This is Melody's pattern. The other two are mine. So that's what I have been doing in all my shorts, and you've seen them. And then for that one, people keep asking about what I'm using, what yarn that is. And it is the Red Heart Super Saver. I know it's backwards to you guys, but you get what it is. And it's called Rainbow, right there. Rainbow. Okay. All righty. What am I going to work on today? Oh, so I went into the hallway there. Scandalous for sure, right, Jackie? Ooh, I like it to people when people have to look. I like it when I actually see people that are wearing like flesh-colored clothes. I have to do a double take. Is that person naked? Oh, your son is there. Scandalous. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, it's warm. We're gonna be happy. Jiggle, jiggle. Yes, I can't help it. Shamika Smith, hello, good morning. Thank you for coming in. That would be great, right? A skirt. I mean, you just have to learn the pattern and then you can go to town making all kinds of stuff. Also, oh, I showed you the thing. So I told you I was making by the thing, I mean the yarn I used on 3 of those poncho thingies. And I showed you my foliage. Well, I have to take off my glasses because I don't need them to see far. So I went into my little drawer where I keep all the things that I haven't finished and, you know, and I can pull out at any time. And what do you know? I have a whole bunch of these ready to go. All I have to do is add tops and the leaves. I really want beads. I may go order those on Amazon. So. And what do you know? Let's see. I got dirt. I got dirt tops. So I sit down sometimes and I just go to town making these things. This one I leave full of coffee and I seal it with some glue. And there's a glue in the holes at the bottom also. Let me see if I can show you. So the coffee doesn't come leaking out. But I always think that if you have it in a car and it's hot, it would heat it up. Your car would smell like coffee, which I would totally enjoy. So I have this ready. I may add a bead. This is the dirt that would be sewn into here. But before I put the dirt in, I will put the leaves through the center and then sew the dirt in. And voila, you have yourself a little planty. So that's what I'm going to be working on today, right now, I think. So it's all going to be on my table. And I have a whole bag full of these pots. So good. I can get them out of that drawer and put other stuff in the drawer because I got a lot of things that I have not worked on. Wednesday Adams doll. My friend's pants. They got to be done by winter. They got to be done. And those are the things I'm working on right now. Can we take a breath now? Okay, don't forget to leave a like for me, people. And my goal at this moment for my channel is to reach 7,000 subscribers. That's my goal. I would love to reach 10,000 by the end of the year, but I'm going to set a goal of maybe 8,000. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can you spread my channel everywhere? Like, share, blah, 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 blah. All of the YouTube stuff. Ooh, I'm looking at other stuff I made over there. Oh, the things that are on my mind that I want to work on are doilies. Oh. You know that bag? Everybody's talking about that, let me turn it around. This bag right here. I also have another one right there. And I did not make those. No, but look, I made that beaded one, which, ooh, I love it. What was I going to say? Allegra made that. But I want to learn how to make that pattern. I saw it and it looks pretty simple. Let's see if I can do it, you know? This is why I need a camper. Yes, you mean to drive around and go to different places? That's my dream too. I have so many dreams. I know they're not all gonna come true and I won't be able to do them, but it keeps me alive, striving. And I have different sorts of ones, you know. I have some pink ones. Oh, there are people who would die for pink. I can put string of hearts in them, put a little, I don't know, something. But I have tons of them here, and that's what I'm going to work on right now while I'm talking to you. Okay. So put this up here. Get closer. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my iPad because I am not going to work on that, but I'm going to keep it charging, though. Alrighty, alrighty, and don't forget, I still am thinking about my pill bottle, you know, little containers that I want to, no, you don't want to be that close. Thank you for the hearts. Don't forget to leave me a like. I also have other plant foliage down here. I've made different types. I'm going to throw these up here so they can be ready for me to use. I don't know if these are in. I don't know. Might not be able to use those. Ooh! Look, I did some black ones, black and green. Wow, that's pretty awesome. I'm going to use that one. What is this that fell out? An extra leaf somehow. I did different kind. The pink one may have like a little, what do you call this? A string of pearls, but in pastel. Yeah, I can use these. I can use these. I'm going to make a ton of them right now for my daughter so she can have them for the show. And I think it's next weekend, and I have more of these here. I have more of these here. So I got a lot to make here. So let's see what we can get done. Let's put all of this up here. I don't even know what hook size I'm going to use. I'll probably use a 3.5. A 3. Let's see. What size is this one? 3. I don't want a 3. Let's see if we can get a bigger one than that. Is it this one? 2.5. What? They're getting smaller on me here. 3. The pinks are 3s. Okay. So I need to go to a different color, which is maybe the yellow. Let's see what the yellow is. 3.5. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. So we're going to use that. And every time I made tops for my stuff, I was a smarty pants. I left a long tail because this is what I'm going to use to sew it together. I'm going to have my needles here. Isn't she cute? Holding all my needles. She's a little vintage thingy. Vanity set. Came with another kitty cat. Holds my other stuff. Okay, anyways. You don't care, do you? Just gonna watch this crazy lady work on her stuff. Okay, so I have the center right there. So this is just a, let's see, how many did I make on here? And it doesn't matter that it's not laying too flat because I don't think I'm gonna add any stuffing to it. But if I did, it would be okay. The center, I did 1, 2, 3 rounds. Whatever you need to cover the top. And then we're going to use this to sew it on. But before we sew it on, we're going to find the front, which is, this is the top, front. I'm going to stick my needle, my hook inside there. Why did I make the hole so small? I should have known better. And did I tie it? I don't think so. I'm going to just wiggle it like this to try to open the center. The center always wants to open on its own anyways. Why wouldn't it open right now? Okay, let me get one of these new ones that I worked on. Let's see, no, that's not a new one. Where's my new ones that I worked on today? Oh, this week, I mean. Is this one? This one is a single, 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 single. This one, why are these all single? Oh, these are not ones that I used, are they? Where are mine that I made? I know I had a lot of them. Did I scooch them somewhere? Did I put them somewhere? Did I put them back inside? Okay, never mind. Never mind. I don't know where they went. They're here, I guess. Oh, here's one. Here's one. The string of hearts. Let's put a string of hearts in here. Okay, so I have a cluster of them that I made. I even made some with just a straight and a little heart at the bottom. I love these. These are easy to make. I can make a little video or I can show y'all later. Okay, so this is the, I'm putting it through the wrong way. I'm gonna put the hook up from the bottom up to the top because I want to bring all of these strands, plus that knot all the way through the center. See, there it is right there. Okay. Okay, I don't have the knot through there yet. That's the fun part, pulling it through there. Is there a knot? Oh, look at these strands here. I left these strands behind. Let's capture those first. Okay. Okay, I have all the strands in here coming out to the bottom. This is the top of the dirt. The knot is still there, but I'm going to pull it. And it pulled right through. And now this is the tail for the dirt. So now I'm going to tighten it around there. And I'm going to tighten it to the, tie it to the strands from these little foliage. And now all of this is in here. I'm going to leave it in here. So when I close it up, I'm just going to round this off a little bit like this and place it in there, and it's its own little stuffing. So then I have this. I'm going to get my needle. I have a tutorial out there in land, the past land, the land of yesterday. Okay, so in case you didn't see, I just made a little pouch here. This one fits kind of loose. Some of them you can make them a little tighter, however you want. This is just your base and your weight and everything. And then you get your little top, you place it on top. I usually like to start my sewing it in where one of the straps are. And all I do is, let's see, capture each stitch together, and just each stitch put it in here. And if you don't end up with the same stitch count, you just make do. You just do it. Can y'all see that? Are y'all seeing what I'm doing? And I'm just sewing it together and then sewing the dirt to the pot. If there's another way you are able to do it, please do it. It's great. Oh, thank you again, Tay Paradox. Thank you so much. Let me read what y'all are saying. Yeah. Okay, so Jackie, I dry these outside. I have done that. Now, I have kind of gone back and forth, emptying them out, and then just filling them with like stuffing or something, or maybe even a little rock or pebble, because I need weight on it, because you'd like for it to swing, not just hang in there, you know. So anyways, I dry it out completely. I mean, I really leave these out. I don't work with them wet or anything like that, and then I close it up. So I'm hoping I'm keeping moisture out first from the way it was sealed, and then sealing the holes that I did before. So I haven't had any problems. I haven't had anybody come to my daughter and tell her, you know, something is like up with it. But I mean, I guess it's kind of hard if you buy stuff randomly, unless you get their card. And my daughter always hands out her cards, so if anything was up, they could call her, you know what I mean? And so look, I'm sewing it together, and then if you don't like this little look here, you can change it. But I pull it, and it makes it to where it kind of disappears. But do it the way you want. Sew the way you want. If it needs to be tighter, grab a couple of stitches in the same stitches. Needs to be whatever you need to do. You know how to sew. And then once I get towards the end, I'm going to arrange all of this stuff on the top, and it's going to feel like it has stuffing. And that's not going to happen in all of them. So you just go with the flow. Everyone is different, and that's the beauty of it. And I need to add a bead on this, so I need to go find a bead somewhere. Where are my beads? I'm looking around already. My mind is going. Where are my beads? I should keep some up here. Do I have one up here? Okay. But yeah, so, but if you're worried about mold, empty it out. I cut them open, and I use all those coffee grounds for my plants outside. I add it to my compost, and then everybody's happy that way, if you don't want to leave the coffee in there. But like I said, I sealed mine with the hot glue, that hopefully, if you're in the car, if it's in the car and it gets warmed up in there and the glue starts to melt, it's going to be melting in the same place, I'm sure, and stuck to the fabric, because there's some at the bottom and there's some at the top. Okay. Oh, twisting, twisting, twisting. Oh my goodness, people. Last week was a horrible thing for me. I had a little bout of my depression, and so I had to deal with that. And I don't know why, when I get depressed in this way, because I have small bouts of depression and they come and they go and I just go through the day. But this one really took me down to where I can barely move. And I isolate myself. I just stayed in the bed. I didn't want to talk to anybody. All I want to do was take some medication and go to sleep. And I don't like when I'm like that. And then my thoughts started going. And when my thoughts start going, and you can imagine where thoughts would go and stuff like that, I get worried. So I've learned to talk to people, my husband, but he doesn't really have, gonna use my little scissors, have the expertise or the know-how on how to deal with people like me. Ooh, and so he's like in a hard place there. Look at that. That is gorgeous. And if you want to, you can always add something on here, like a little charm. People can make it their own. You can put little hearts around here. You can make this into a face, because some of these things look like people. They look like hair. Thank you. Daya, hello. You changed. Didn't you used to have a different channel name? Yay, you started your YouTube channel. Type in the word drop, Daya, and your link will fall in the chat, and then people can go visit you if they want to. Y'all go visit Daya. Let's go see. I'm going to go visit her later. Daya, go to my community and just say hello to me. Leave me a little picture of something that you made, and that way I can see it and I can go check out your channel too, because I will not be able to see this unless I go into, I don't know. I never can see the chat again, after it's over. It's in your language. That's okay, because I think we can use a translator on there. So great. I will send it to me. Thank you, Marcia. It was bad, but I'm about to get to the other one. Hello, Lydia, because you can tell I'm not in my funk anymore. But hold on. Y'all are going to be able to hear me, but I'm going to go look for a bead. I need beads, people. Can't finish this without a bead. My toe is stuck in a yarn. Okay. Beads, 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 beads. Can y'all hear me looking for beads? I see them here. They're not here. Let me go look in my special closet that has tons of everything in it. And where's my beads? And I'm looking for some particular brown beads. The wooden beads. Where are they? I know I have a big box of them. There's some loose in here, so I'm going to grab those. I'll grab both of them. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Did y'all hear that? I broke my container. I broke it, and I'm very sad. That's okay. I dropped beads everywhere. I'm not going to even fix that. Okay. Ta-da! Beads. 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 I use these beads here. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Where's my glasses? What were y'all talking about while I was gone, people? Yeah, I had a bad week. You heard it? There's only some pony beads that escaped on the floor. I will pick them up later. I promise. So first, I want to see if my hook goes through there, and it does. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. So here's my thingy. And I'm going to put my hook through. Nope. I think I want to put my, I always have to think about this because I don't know. So I hang it and I make sure it's hanging properly, but you can always adjust it later. I put it like this, and then I'm going to pull that through the hole with my hook, and there, voila. And now you have like a little macrame holder. I like to put a little knot at the very top so it doesn't come out. And you can adjust it. You put it on your rearview mirror. You can bring this down lower if you need to. You slide it up if you need to. And there it is. Voila! That one is done. Basic. You could do, like I said, anything you want with these. And I really want to add some, you know, like the seed bead kind of a thing in here. And, or those, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, one down. Let's go. Let's go, people. Let's see what we can make here. Poppin's plans. Good morning from smoky Canada. Oh, you got them fires going on over there, don't you? Y'all sending them over here to New York. I heard we weren't too happy about it. Deb still has her bead too. Our time to quilt. What? Marsha, y'all are quilting. Did I miss anybody? I know I said hello to Lydia. Lydia making plans. Okay, there is this one that I didn't make this time around, but it's lurking in my bag. And I love it. Look at that. I just gotta find all the ends. And this one is really nice. If you go onto my channel, I have a pattern that's called Leggies Vine. And I thought I pushed Do Not Disturb on here. And people are disturbing me, people. They are disturbing me. Okay, this is really cute. And this is going to fit one really tight and close to the... I'm trying to see. Okay, I need to move this one over because then it's going to hang. It's going to insert weird. Okay, there we go. So let's find a little pot for this one. What little pot? Eeny, meeny, teeny, weeny. Here's the pot. I'm going to use this one. This one also has glue on it, so it's filled with... Yeah, so... They're really dried out, so, but if you're worried about that, you know, take out all of the coffee, and that will be fine. And here is this one. I think this one is a good size for this one right here. Now I'm going to open that center a little bit. The magic ring that always opens up when we don't want it to be opened up and never opens up when we want it to open up. Okay, here are all my strands. The goal is to get all of these through here from the bottom to, from the top to the bottom. There we go. Got them all through, I hope. Let's look, make sure. Tons of hair in here. I got to get the hair off of there, like fuzz and dog hair, I think. But everybody knows the booth that my daughter has always is about animals. Oh, that I put it through the wrong thing. I put it through a stitch instead of the center. So let's go back. And so people, I think, that go to her booth because it's animal related and everything, they understand about little dog hair. They can get it off too if they find something I missed. I'm trying to pull this through the hole. Pull this through the magic ring. Come on, knot. You can make it. You can make it. You can make it. It was a big knot, though, which is really good because that means it'll stay in there, too. It's coming. It's like having a baby. I did it. It came through. Okay, now I'm going to try to tighten that ring again a little bit. And now I'm going to tie the tail with the strands from the plant. Now, it's not my long sewing tail, but the tail that tightened up the magic ring in that circle. I have a pattern, people. I have a pattern for all these things that I'm showing you here. So go and look in all my videos, go rewatch them, and they're great. And you can make them too. So, but I like showing y'all and spending time with y'all and doing what I need to do here on Saturdays. Every Saturday we are here. Angie in the yarn room. We are here. And so you wake up on a Saturday morning or in your different time zone, whichever time it is, figure out what time it is. I'm US 9 a.m. Central. Look at this one. This one is really closed. So, and that's why I chose this smaller one, because it'll fit better. And I'm just going to, it's going to be kind of loose. I'm going to stitch it on just a little different. I'm going to capture more of the pot and more of the dirt. You know what I mean? But you do you. You know how to sew. If you're in here, you're creative. So you just watch your stitches and do what you need to do. And make sure everything's sitting right for you. Oh, gosh. Well, anyways, back to my little depression thingy. I have a lot of like some family issues that are not like nobody's arguing or whatever like that, but things that people say sometimes really touch my heart, either so much love or so much rejection or whatever it is. I feel it. I always think I feel it more than other people, normal people. There are people like me who feel a lot like that. But I feel like that, but I don't know. I'm not in other people's feelings. But some things that people say that are hurtful. And then I was dealing with some issues with friends. Whenever friends are ill or in the hospital or have disputes, it really does affect me. I wonder who that is. Is that Eddie or is that someone coming in? I hear my door. And so it really, things really, really weighed on me. And I had a hard time, and they crept in. I usually can talk myself out of stuff. Look, Angie, they didn't mean it. It's nothing, whatever. But sometimes it'll creep in, and I'll be like, why am I try to be a good person, and it turns out I'm not. I let it just get into me, you know what I mean? So I had all that going on. I had friends that were ill or, needing things, or not for me necessarily, but just I could feel their pain. And that was there. So I sat like that all weekend. Finally, Monday, I just took to the bed and I couldn't get out anymore. I didn't want to eat, nothing. I didn't leave the house. Eddie didn't know what to do with me. Allegra tried to cheer me up. But then the thing that kicked my butt into gear was I had a friend call me. Thank you, Danielle. She called me, hey, and I was like, I don't want to answer the phone. Oh my God. I answered it and my hair is like sticking up everywhere. I'm laying down and she can see me. We're FaceTiming. And I was like, and then I said, I have things going on. She goes, oh, I'm so sorry. And then all of a sudden, just because we're close friends, I said, I didn't want to talk about it. And she says, okay. And then all of a sudden it started spilling. Well, now I'm going to tell you everything. And then I told her, and I was just going a million miles an hour, telling her everything that was wrong. And she was, talking me off the ledge and, reminding me of what is true. And then, I told her, of course, I know that. My head knows that. But my mind is going crazy. And, and she commiserated with me a bit and stuff. And I feel so much better. And I said, golly, all I had to do was talk about it. Out loud, the same things I was thinking in my head, I told her. And she, like I said, talked me off the ledge. Not a really, a real ledge, but you know what I mean. Okay, look at this. So then my other friend that's in our little three-way friend group here, that with this one friend, she called me the day before and I didn't answer. Look at that. We are finishing up some stuff, people. So put my hook through my bead. Oh, and by the way, you know where I get these beads? Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. So sometimes you don't have to put that little thing on there, but somebody will inadvertently pull it out and they won't know how to put it back in. So I like to make a little knot, but you don't have to. You can make it kind of, I'm going to leave it like this. Hopefully it doesn't come off. But look at that, how a plant makes it very different. Where's this one? You get a very different plant, a very different look. On some of these, I add flowers, some I don't. But I think beads would look beautiful in here. And did I tell you that the vine? I think is this leggy vine? I don't think so. I don't know. But I have a vine tutorial on my channel if you want to go and see that. Okay, number two. Now we're going to go to number 3. Coffee potted plant is cute, yes. And I'm really into my plants, and thank you so much, Poppins, for reminding me about my coffee. That stands for awesome. Oh, and it stands for Angie. It stands for anything. Get it? Don't forget to leave me a like, people. I love it. It's free. Don't hurt nobody. It's good for the environment. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. That's how life is. You're making the stuff up. So I have these. These are all the same. So let me just go ahead. Since they're just here wandering around by themselves, I'm going to show you how I put them together. That's 3 of them. I like an odd number, either 3 or 5, and I do like them kind of full. So I put them together, and then I'm going to make a knot. You know how to make this knot, right? You just make one little knot and bring all the strands through. Make sure you grab all the strands before you tighten it up. You see there's some that are there that are not wanting to come through. Where is this one? That one, okay. Okay. Put the knot. I like to make the knot meet where they all finished crocheting, you know, at the top where I gathered them like that. So it's kind of, yeah. And so now I have this knot. Now I have this. Let's find a, should we do a pink one? Let's do a pink one. Look at that. Okay. I like it when it seems like it's too small, but it's not. It's just right, because then it's going to stretch it. I love it. These plants are decorative. What I get at the Dollar Tree is the bead. The bead right here. I don't know where my beads are. I have a big box of them. They're probably staring at me right now. I'm getting mad. They're here somewhere in this crazy little place called the yarn room. Okay, so now I'm going to insert, wiggle this around a little bit to open the magic circle, the magic ring. Insert my hook through there. If it goes through there, everything else can come through there. And then I'm going to grab this and pull all of these strands through. Try to grab them all. It's difficult because the little hole. Aw, aw, aw. Let's make this hole a little bigger. Does that help a little bit? Okay. All I did was wiggle my hook in there a little bit to stretch it out. Okay, here they come. I don't think I got them all, but we will see. If not, you reinsert your hook and get the other ones that did not come through, which was a ton of them. Oh my gosh. Angie, Angie, why you do that? So I'm feeling better, and I'm pulling on this, and you're gonna see some of my hooks, the little rubber thingy slides off because I'm pulling on it. All I do is just press it into the table, and magically it's back in again. All right, continue pulling this out. Until all the strands are here, and then we're going to pull that knot through the hole. And if it's difficult to pull the knot through the hole, yay, there's this one here, this lone one that did not make it through. We're going to put it through. You're gonna come, I don't care. No, you can't stay behind. Grandma's got stuff to do. You can't stay behind. Okay, so you can see that's a big knot, and how we gonna put it through there? How are we gonna put it through there? There's one that's not cooperating as much, so I'm going through each strand because there's one that's kind of looped up in here. Where is it? Which one is it? Okay, maybe I got it there. Now we're gonna pull. It's like giving birth. Like giving, come on, you're gonna have a little baby knot. Come on, you gotta go through there. It doesn't help that I'm pulling the knot to make it tighter. I mean the magic ring tail. Let me loosen that up a little bit. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. It's coming through. It's coming through. I'm breaking a sweat, people. I'm breaking a sweat. It's coming through. It's coming through. Look at that. It's coming through. It's like having a baby, I'm telling you. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, did y'all hear that little pop? Okay, so now we can bring this down, and the knot will be there, and look at the top, so perfect. I used to sew these in one by one, and I thought, what the heck am I doing? I could just tie a knot and put them in here and tie it to the magic ringtail. And it's its own little stuffing. Own little stuffing. And that'll go round and round and round. But we'll do that later. Let's find our needle. Ooh, I forgot we're working on a pink one. If you have a frayed edge, you can't put that on it. Well, you can if you want to, but I always just fold mine like this, pinch it between my fingers, and then slowly kind of just wiggle it and pull it through. Watch it not work this time. Alrighty. Let's position this on here. And like I said, I like to start where this one is a different one where it's folded. It has a little lip. So I'm going to go through these stitches right here, okay? And I'm going to catch just the loop there that I see. All right. Let's see how I like that. And it's going to pull it up. I like it when I have very defined lines I can use, stitches I can use, you know. And then I do a few stitches, then I can, you know, pull on it and tighten up the stitches if I want to. But, you know, talking to my friends really, really helped me get out of that funk immediately. Immediately. I felt so much better, and I felt so dumb also at the same time. Like, I have these friends here that care about me. Why am I suffering alone? I don't know, but we do, don't we? We suffer alone. But I'm slowly going back. I didn't make my meeting last night because energy-wise, I'm just not there. Sunday, we have, I think, our weekend craft meeting time with my regular group. You know how we go once a month. So I'm going to try to go to that. And I think there's another one that I'm invited to before that. But we'll see. I want to go to that bookshop that's back there close to the area that we're going to have our meeting at. So that's exciting for me. See how it's all in there? You just kind of keep it stuffed in. silence from the noise queen. But what else? So I made it to one meeting, I think on Thursday. It was at a coffee shop. I'm like having some of my anxiety, phobias, or whatever show up about different things right now for some reason. Like I have a phobia, not a phobia, an aversion to listening to answering machines back in the day, and now it's translated over to watching videos, especially videos of myself. I cannot watch those. But I mean, like listening to voice messages, I can't. I do better with watching it as text, so that's much better for me. Not that I can, but something about it is making me kind of very anxious, you know. Ooh, we're coming to the end, people. And ooh, wouldn't that just be gorgeous? Oh, this could be a Valentine one. Anybody who loves pink is going to like this. I think some beautiful little beads. Oh, gosh, I need to go get those beads. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby. Do you think they have, like, all the green beads, or they're all sold out from everybody who has the same idea? I'm coming to the end. I'm closing it up. Yahoo! Yahoo, Cornelius! Nothing. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Went and got my pedicure. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday? I felt better about that. Too expensive to get them all done at one time, so I still have my nails for, I mean, it is 250 years, so I still have my flag nails, and she did such a good job. This is already going on a month, maybe, because I got it before 4th of July, and it's already mid-July. Okay, so I'm gonna work my needle around just to hide it. These things need to be blinged out, I'm telling you. But basic ones are great. They can add their own pizzazz to it. Oh, guys, where are my beads? Where are my beads? And plus, I have beads that are on a circular thing. And I'm like, they're from Dollar Tree, and I take them off of that circular wire. You know which ones I'm talking about if you go to Dollar Tree. Okay, so you just kind of move these around a little bit. Sometimes you can have a little, somebody will put their little animal, their little figure of something here. So adorable. Too many things, too many things. And so, where's my, I'm gonna be looking for stuff, so hold on for me, because I cannot stand it. Because I have a whole thing full of these beads somewhere. I know I do. Where are you, beads? And where is that round thing? Where is it hanging if it's not around anymore? So like I have these beads, but this is not what I'm looking for. Where are my beads? Sorry I left you there. I should have turned you around. Oh, I'm stepping on all those beads that fell. You guys. Woo! Found them. Found them. Oh, my shawl. Oh, my beautiful shawl. Can't wait till it gets a little colder and I can wear that. How gorgeous that is. Okay, I found the beads. I told you I had some. Oh, and I got a whole thing. I don't want these beads. I put them right here so I know to put them away. So I got one here, two. She'll be happy that she'll have some to sell, because these sell really well. I don't even try to keep track of the of the sales. She gives me money. We just have an agreement, 50-50. Look, this is a pink one. Let's see if my hook falls through there. Oh, it does not. I'm gonna need a skinnier one. Yep, look, it goes through there. And you just kind of make it even. Come on. Everything's about pulling and pushing and giving birth to. I could make it easy for myself and just sewn it through. But no, I didn't. But it worked, didn't it? And I hope, let's see. I pulled a stitch there, so I'm just going to be stretching it a little bit like this to pull it back together. Okay. If they lose that bead off of there, they're going to have to figure a way how to put it back on. But look, it's a pink bead, and it is adorable. And if it's lopsided, you just move some of your heavy plants to the other side like that. It can hang nicely. Okay. Pot number 3. Okay. Put that there. Alrighty, let's choose. Wow, I thought I had more of my own leaves that I was working on, and I do. What did I do with them? Are these? Okay, no, not those. Did I throw them back in my bag? Let me look in my magic bag. Oh, here's a cluster. Okay. I knew it. Here's some more clusters. I just didn't pull them out. There's another cluster. Oh, wow. She's going to get a lot. Is that all of them? Might be. Might be. Okay. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay. Sorry, I've been ignoring you guys. Oh, my gosh. Rosie's in the house. Yes, Lydia, make them, make them. If I missed any of you guys, hi, Linda. Linda from Spain with the beautiful views that I'm jealous of. Let's see. I just had a thought. Sonia, Rosie. Oh, was she out of Spain? I haven't watched anybody's channel, guys. I'm so sorry. You're in Norway, Linda. I'm glad you got to kill him here, Linda. Angie Fern? Oh, no, but I should call him Angie. Angie Potts. I don't know. Anyways, I don't ever name them. I never thought to name them. Okay, here's my dirts. Let's pull a plant first. There's more pink ones. Should we do another pink one? Do you think? I missed making these plants. This one is a different type of holder. I made 4 little strap thingies, and then I will pull both of these through the. Oh, that's gonna be heck. I'm gonna have to get a big one. Okay, let's do this one. Let's make another plant. Who knew I was gonna do so many here and have them ready? She's gonna be so happy. Here, I'm gonna choose this one. It's gonna go on here. Do I need a bigger one maybe? Nah, it's okay. We'll use this one. Let's open up the hole a little bit. Oh, let's go this way. And then we're gonna choose a plant. I'm gonna open up the magic ring a little bit there. Oh, look, that one opened up really nicely. Can you see? Okay, let's choose one. String of hearts again. Look at these string of hearts. These are long. So it's nice. You can make them any length you want. And these, I decided to make them long apparently. Oh no, there's one here that is, okay. So hold on a second. Okay. Apparently not that long. It's just that it was hanging out. I thought it was kind of unusual. So there's only 4 on this one. Are there any solos? Any solos? No solos. We're just going to do 4 on there. Unless we do a full, really full one. But she doesn't do different prices, so that would be like something I would probably charge a little bit more, but I don't want to put it on her to have to decide, is this one worth more or what? Okay, so this one came through fine. This little berth was great. I'm gonna tie the little center, that way the knot doesn't go through. You know, yada yada yada. Y'all know, y'all seen me make these, and so fun. So fun, and it doesn't take too much brain power after, you know, it's just assembling. Okay. So you can see the difference in this one than this pink one here. There's the difference there. So people get a choice. They start looking at them. This one has 2 strands, which I have gone to doing that one because it works out much better. And this one has 4. So, and it's kind of loose, so that's good. And I pull it up. It'll be over the pot, over the K-cup. It's a good way to recycle. Okay. I have it on here. It's going to be wrapped in there. Let's start at one of these. It would be nice if the chat was put into, automatically put into like a vocal thingy, and I could hear y'all just talking in there. That would be great, and I wouldn't have to look up and read the chat and feel like I was behind. Is there such a thing? Am I like missing something? Let me know, people. Let me know. Because for some reason, when people get old, we get like behind the times if we don't watch it. So help me stay current, guys. Let's help each other. What's for dinner? Katie? Yes, there is, Katie. Go to my channel and go look at playlists for tutorials. You'll find it in there somewhere. I really need to organize it better, and hopefully I will do that soon. But I do have a plant tutorial, okay? So go check it out. You will find it. And don't forget to leave me a like, Katie, if you haven't already. Thank you, Linda. Ooh, I love pink too, Becky. I'm way behind on the chat, so here I am catching up. Non-flowery person. Yeah, these are good. I have a plant. I go water all my plants, and all of a sudden I come to this plant, and I was like, oh, you don't need water. So I love it. I love it. And it never dies. I do have to like shake it around sometimes because it gets a little dusty. But other than that, don't got to worry about them. Don't got to worry about them. Oh yeah, I was catching up. Yes. Lizardo, hello. Hello, welcome in. Leave me a like. Double tap your screen if you're on your phone. Death by Booby. Oh gosh, hello. There is Katie. Yeah, I think. Oh, Goth Wolf Queen, where you been? Okay. I'm caught up on the chat. What are y'all going to do today? Let's see. You know what? Right now, if you're still with me, leave me a little emoji. And you know what emoji I'm going to want? As a little, some sort of little plant emoji. If you want a flower, I'll leave it up to you. Leave me a little emoji saying, I'm here. I'm still here. And we're plant crochet buddies. I'm really into my plants right now. There's this one called a Sarracenia, which is a carnivorous plant, and I just divided it. I don't know if I was supposed to divide it already, but I did. I'm keeping one inside and keeping one outside. And they are native to this area. They like the boggy-like areas, wet, hot, you know. And so I'm trying to provide it with its little habitat, and I'm seeing which one will grow better inside or outside. And two of the trumpets had died, so I pulled them off. I guess I should have left them. They said that they would still be eating if they were greener towards the bottom, and they were. I don't know. I regret pulling them off, but I'm into my plants. I love propagating plants, cutting them back, especially the ivies. Oh my gosh, look, I'm almost towards the end. The ivies are so easy. The pothos, I always just call them regular ivies. And they are so easy. And I have plants in the back of my mind that I need to repot because they're in too big of a pot. I didn't realize that could happen. I thought the bigger the better. That's always been my motto. The bigger the better. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure this is, I'm just kind of like ending my thing and hiding my yarn so it doesn't come out. Oops, got to push that back in. Some of the green is coming out. Okay, go to this side, and I think that's enough weaving in, people. That's enough weaving in. I love these scissors. I want them in all colors. Where is this not? Oh, it's brown. I was looking for green. So a plant can grow, like sometimes it grows just to one side, but you can do whatever you want with these. One hanging on one side, making them kind of even. There's one for each side here on this one. So that works out perfectly if you like it like that. Ooh, now we got to find a bead, okay? Be calm, Angie. Find one with a big freaking hole. Okay. If the hole was too small, I would take like my metal scissors, like this, and open one up and put it in there, and you could just shave it around like this. And that helps open it up and make it just a tad bit. I know, kind of dangerous. Kind of dangerous. But that's what I do. Try it at your own risk. Okay. Just hang it on here. Oh, yeah. Let's see if the hook's going to be able to do it. It's going to go through the hole. It's just that... Oh, and there it comes. See, it's coming off again. But that's okay. Come on. Come on. Are you almost there? No, it's not coming through. Okay, so we're going to... Shoot, I'm going to show you what I do. So, look at that. I just press it on the table. And it goes down on that. Okay. Sometimes I've pressed it down so hard that the metal part comes out of here. Okay, I just dropped my bead. Come on. Come on. Where'd you go? No way. It went... Oh, I'm choosing another bead. I'm not going to travel after that one. Okay, let's find one. I hope the hole was big enough. That one was perfect. These holes are really big, or they just seem big because of that it's on a smaller bead. I'm going to use a bigger hook. Let's see if this goes through the hole. It almost does. Let's go through this side. I made it go through there. Let's see if we're going to bring all this through. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. And a smaller bead, that is. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to hurt my hand. Let's do one at a time. One strap at a time. Should be pretty easy, right? One strap at a time, and then we adjust it. The struggles of creativity. The struggles. So I'm just going to do one at a time and bring it through. See, the problem is that it's too thick. It's too much strands going through there with the hook. So I'm going to try something else. I am going to use yarn. That way I don't have all of that. I can put this on a needle. That should be okay. Let's go ahead and put these on the needle. Oh, my nail. Did I break my nail? Oh my gosh. No, I don't think I did. I hope I didn't. I'm going to have her cut them down anyways next time. There's 2 strands going through here. I got them through there. See, I'll put them through my needle. Now I'm going to put this needle through the... There's many ways to put these on. And I'm going to work my needle through the hook there, or through the bead, and put it through. And that's so much better. Why was I struggling so much? I knew it was going to be difficult, but maybe it was just so y'all can see me struggle a bit. Okay, now we can straighten them out. One of these is a little bit more longer than the other. Just, oh, and look at that. Okay, number 4. Number 4 done. Now we're going to need, oh, look, I have plenty of them. Hi, Shadow. How are you? And look at all my little plants. Java Versus, thank you. Oh, look, Rosie left me some nice plants. Katie did also. Hi, Java Versus. You've been so busy, Goth Wolf Queen. Yay, that's a good thing to be. That's okay. Bye, Linda. Bye. Have a good lunch. Okay, so I'm going to be finding one for these string of pearls. Okay, first let's find... Oh, no. Let's do another beige kind of... People like normal, like macrame colors, you know what I mean? That looks like real pots. So this, I think, would be great for that one. Or, no, I see one with a little lip. You see with these, oh no, it's not with the little lip. What happened to this one? Oh, okay. I like that one. I like that one. Kind of small. Let's find a tiny little one for this one. That one works great. It's a different type of yarn. Let's stick our handle in there. And find our strands. Pull them through. So I said in the very beginning of my video, I have a, not in the very, very beginning, but in the beginning, goal to reach 7,000 subscribers. I guess by the end of the year. I would like more by December, but you know, can't be greedy. But 7,000 is my goal of subscribers. So just like and share my videos if you don't mind with other people. And especially if you like it, then your friends who are around you probably like it too. You can share them to Facebook. You can share them everywhere. I think you can send them. I know you can send them on texts. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Nope. Got separated. So, do y'all like my last two shorts that I made? I thought I was hilarious. I always think I'm hilarious. That's a problem. Okay, why did this one, like, curl on itself? It was twisted, I suppose. It'll be untwisted before. You know it. I think Eddie went to the grocery, which is good because I'm starved now. Oh, that reminds me, I have my coffee. Let me get a drink. Oh. So what are y'all gonna do today after the video, after the live? Are y'all going somewhere? You hanging around the house? I really want to go plant my pumpkins. I already have some pumpkins growing. They just emerged from the soil, so I need to get it done if I want to have some pumpkins during Halloween time. And we finally got rid of that shed. Did I tell y'all about that shed that Eddie took apart? We got a junk guy came. I love that now we have a junk guy. We call him anytime we got junk that needs to be hauled away, and he will haul it away for a small fee. And so he hauled away most of our shed because I kept the base. Because, you know, crafty me, I said, Eddie, I can use that. We can put that out in the yard, and it's plastic, so weeds aren't going to go through it. And you'll just have to weed eat and mow around it. And I want to put it in an area that I've always wanted, and I've tried so many times to put something there. We'll see if he'll let me do it, or if I leave it where it's at right now. But I don't go out there very much to that side. But it would be nice to have a little, just a couple of chairs out there in case Eddie and I want to sit out there with the dogs. They like to play. Okay, look at that. It's a small pot opening for this pot. Doesn't need much dirt. It needs more pot than dirt. I see a lot of these. Do y'all see these in people's cars when y'all are out and about? I see a lot of these. Starting to twist. And I'm like, what? At first I used to think they bought one from us. And then I started seeing them everywhere. I said, oh, people are making them. Kristen, the Crochet Queen, good morning. Thank you for coming in. Look, I have 21 likes. Wow, that jumped pretty fast. Thank you, guys. Oh, you're welcome, Marsha. Oh, okay, at noon, Kristen. Oh, new kitty. What does it look like? What does your kitty look like? Show us a picture on our community page on my channel. I would love to see the baby and its name. Ashley Towns. Hello, first time here. I'm currently ironing my least favorite chore, so y'all all keep me company. You keep us company too. We're here. I'm Angie. You've never been here before. I'm Angie. This is the yarn room. This is my channel, and I crochet. I do other things, but this channel mostly I talk about my crochet, I talk about my life. So I will definitely keep you company. So I don't iron unless I absolutely have to. I know, like with my generation, we still ironed, but I refused. Laziness. And so I think the newer generations don't iron like, you know, like my grandparents or my parents would have ironed. You know, you iron everything after the laundry and you have ironing day, whatever. I don't know such things. Okay, now I'm just weaving in the ends. It's very easy to sew these in. Okay, that's my last time that I'm weaving that in. And I'm gonna cut. Whoop. And the beauty of it is you can arrange it any way you want. You want it sparse on one side, you want more on one side if it's leaning towards this side. Okay, let's find a bead. And these are smaller, so I'm going to be using smaller beads, you know. I mean, the other ones were small too, but I think they all work. This does not go through there. Does this one go through here? Yes. Oh, and you got to stick your tongue out if you're concentrating. You ever find that you do that? It's like a normal human trait that a lot of people do without even thinking about it. Make the knot or don't make the knot. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to make the knot. Was that number 5? Woo! Beads. Should I just go ahead and order them off of Amazon? I should just order them off of Amazon and stop torturing myself. More string of hearts. Let's find another pot. Here's the pot. Where's the dirt? Oh, there's the dirt right there. Okay. Let's put our hook inside the center here. Gotta open it up. No, that didn't. That wasn't the center. I'm using a bigger hook right now to hopefully open the opening a little bit more. And then string of hearts. Bring it through. Might have to have a little, oh no, the baby came through real easy. There it is. All the green strands are pulled through, yes. Tighten up this. And so, did y'all see my little headband that I have? It's also a choker, but now the choker's too big. I'm gonna have to make another one. But this is when I went on my crazy days and started crocheting with embroidery thread. What kind of madness is that? I also have videos for that, so if you want to go check it out. But yeah, lots of madness, lots of madness. Thank you for all those likes, everybody. I'm enjoying it. Hello, Nola. How are you? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, they don't do it for you at the cleaners? Thank you, Nola. Okay, there. It's tied in there, and of course, you know the routine. I'm going to put that in there like that. It's going to become its own little stuffing. Now this, I need a needle. Do I have a needle somewhere around here that where's my needle? Did I just stuff it back in a strange place? I hope I didn't lose one. Oh well. I know I put oil on my nails and cuticles and everything, and they're still really dry. I need to put some lotion on it. Put some lotion. Okay, I like to start at the handle. Sometimes I sit here with my mouth just hanging open, and I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? How disturbing. Nobody wants to see that. But I'm just so happy I found my beads. I knew they were in there. I knew I wasn't crazy. But, and I found them. So they were just hidden behind another box of stuff, which I do need to clean out because that closet thing is just holding so much stuff. I would like everything to be out here. And, oh no, that I didn't catch it well enough there. But so after this, what am I going to do? Go water my go look at my plants, maybe repot a couple of plants. I love to putter around my plants and learn about different ones. I kill some, and I'm like finally trying to figure out how not to kill them. Before I used to just like throw them away. I'm like, okay, that's it, throw in the compost. It's dead. I can't grow those. But now I'm trying, and my algorithm on my YouTube channel has crochet plants, crochet plants, crochet plants, and an occasional arrest of a somebody. I don't know why. I love that. These people. I was just watching a video and there was this man who thought it was okay to leave a 16-month-old baby in the car with the window kind of cracked and the doors unlocked. Thought it was okay to leave the baby in there for 40 minutes while he was shopping. Thought it was okay. I mean, I'm a person that grew up around, we didn't have seat belts. Even I know you don't leave a baby behind. And then when they called him to the front, he had his older son who was about 7. And the guy took off to the front real fast and left that little boy behind in the store. And when the little boy came, he just darted out and ran into the parking lot without even looking. If there was a car, it could have hit him. This guy has no business having children in his care. I mean, you have to think. And as mamas, I think that it comes a little bit more natural. But I mean, men know how to be parents. They do. It just irritated me so much. Oh, I thought I saw Eddie, but I think, like I said, he went to the grocery. Alrighty, I wove that in. Wove it in. Now I'm cutting it off. I wonder if I lost my hook, like on the floor somewhere. Let's put this one back on here. Okay. 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 What? What? Okay, let's see. String of hearts. And sometimes I like to stretch them. Sometimes it makes it a little longer. And you can hear the little knots of the stitches coming together. Yeah, it looks like it needed to be stretched. Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry, little plant. I'm sorry, but you had to have it done. It's called self-care. Okay, let's find a bead. Let's find a bead. That's gonna go on here. And the main thing is you have to make sure that these are exactly opposite and in center. If they're off, they are going to tilt one way or another. Thank you for those hearts, guys. Thank you. Thank you. What I use for the center of the pots? Lydia, thank you for asking. The K-cup. Is that what you're asking about? Then I make this. Stick it in there. Now, Jackie was saying that she was concerned about mold happening because I leave the coffee in here. I dry the coffee up really well. They go outside. I just leave them there for days after using them. And then I put hot glue in all the holes that the Keurig had made on the top and on the bottom. And that way it's sealed in there again with its original seal from the coffee. But if you don't like that, some of them I have opened this up, taken the coffee out, put it in my compost, fill this with stuffing and maybe a little heavy bead. You know, like those glass beads you get from the Dollar Tree. You can put 1 or 2 in there to give it some weight. So that's how I have that. Is that what you were asking, Lydia? Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Let's get this bead going. Once again, it's like putting something on the scale. Finding the center. You can always adjust it if it's off. Pull one side more than the other. But look at that, how nice. Okay, was that number 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She is going to be happy with me Look at that. Look at all those plants. And the reason I'm doing them so fast, making them so fast, because I already had all of these, like I showed y'all before. I had a whole drawer full of these already. I never did make any more because we were saturated with them. But I had the plants already made, the pots already made. And then sometimes I sit down and I just crochet brown circles, and that ends up being my soil on top. So yeah, and then I sit down sometimes and I'll make all of these. This is my last one I made just recently. So this one is this is one I found from Make It Yourself is the name of the video. She's really great. She's the one who taught me how to make the plants. And it's supposed to be like an elephant foot, simulate an elephant foot succulent, but I'm not sure. But I love the way it's filled, and sometimes I add little flowers on this one. Okay, here we go. Let's insert this baby in here. We're going to pull in all the straps. You know the routine. And don't forget, this live is going to be on replay, and you can go back and watch it if you want. This is not really a tutorial of this, but this, in case you want to see just me working on it, in case you want to make some, but I do have a tutorial for it. Oh, it came through. Let's pull it out a little bit to where the knot is, because you want a lot of the leaves to be out here, the stems and everything. And then tighten it up again, like I can't make up my mind. Loosen it, tighten it, loosen it, tighten it. Oh, it's never ending. That way these leaves will not come out. They will not slide out. We're going to use this yarn here as our stuffing underneath. And where is my long strand? Because back when Angie made these, she knew better, and she made a, she left a long tail knowing these were going to be sewn in, and I would be going crazy looking for yarn to match it. You know what I mean? Okay. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm gonna see the back of my room now. Okay, let's see if I can hold it here. And so you can see the anatomy of that pot right there. I'm gonna use the inside loop only. That way I can leave it looking nice on the outside. You know, that little lip there that I left there, that I made. I flipped over. I also have a video, in the video, I think one of those videos somewhere, back in the old days, like about a year or so ago. I think I give you, show you how to make different ways, but if you want to make this little lip, all you do is crochet this around here, and then you turn it around and start working the other way. You flip your work, and you do double crochets in the front loop only. I think it is. But, yeah. And it makes a little, like the little lip of a terracotta pot. And right now I'm going through. Then I tighten it up. And look at that. That looks so nice to me. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with myself. That doesn't happen. Oh, no, it happens a lot. I kind of like myself. So I've always had this, I was always a big girl, but I always felt like, dang, I'm looking pretty darn hot around here. I still feel like that. I can't look at myself in the mirror sometimes, but mostly I'm like, hello, chickadee, how you doing? And it might be a little strange, I don't know. Talk to yourself, but I'm pretty positive. Like I went through my little depression this week. I do go through those, but I also have good times. Mostly I'm upbeat. And Allegra took a card. She knew I wasn't feeling well, I guess. I didn't know that she didn't know I was feeling well. And she took a card around to some of my friends and some family, and they all signed a card for me, and I felt pretty loved. When she gave it to me, I wasn't too happy, not happy about it, but too enthused about it, because I was having on some medications to like calm me down, so I was very subdued. But the next day when I read it, it was very sweet, all these people. I have so many friends that I've made in the crochet community. It's amazing. They're amazing people. I've never known such giving people. I think we have some squabbles here and there. Just human nature. But overall, everybody is kind and loving, and I try to like everyone. I do like everyone. It's a rare occasion when I don't like somebody. And I mean, there may be people that are not like my cup of tea, as I like to say, but it's not that I dislike them. I'm like, just, you know, we just don't hang around, I guess. And there's some that I do really like and we don't hang around. I don't know why, but just because I don't hang around you all the time doesn't mean I don't like you, just in case you're wondering. But you know, everybody generally is so sweet in this community, right? Java Versus, you still here, Java Versus? She's part of that. Hi, Donna. How are you doing, Donna? What are you doing? That you are at Michael's somewhere. Can this be ordered? I don't know. Yeah, I guess from my daughter. In my main page, I have a link to her Facebook, and I'm sure she would send them to you. She ships things here and there, and she always had. But yes, you can. You can tell her you're from YouTube, and you know me, and you want, and she will show you what's available. She will, because she always takes all my stuff and sells them for me. This one only has 3. Why do I not like that so much? That's an elephant one. Here is another elephant one. Okay, do I have another elephant one somewhere? Aww. 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 Oh, look, I forgot. I wanted to do this one. Who doesn't love this? I need to make, ooh, I would love that one for myself in my car. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, this is going to stay as is. We're going to put a big bead to compensate for the small amount of yarn, small amount of plant things, and what do you think? I love it. It's just small. It's because sometimes some of these succulents do look like this, kind of sparse and a very long. I mean, this one could go in there. It's the same yarn. Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Okay, so that's number 7. 7. I think she sells them at $12. That gives me $6 per. And it's, you know, I'm gonna work on these anyways, and they're just gonna sit here. So go and find out. Was it you, Marcia, that was asking about that? Oh, I've been going to estate sales, and there was these couches that I wanted so bad, but they wanted so much for it, and I decided not to. But I am probably going to text them and offer them something if they haven't already sold it. Let me show you a picture of it. Okay, I just have to flip it around there. Okay, is this the green screen? Yeah. Where is that picture? I'm going to show you. And this is something that I love. And Eddie's like, we don't need that. I don't need anything. But I do want. Oh. Okay. Look at that couch. Oh my gosh. Isn't that gaudy? Love it. And I'm going to look for what it came with. Let's see, where is it? Oh my goodness. Who doesn't love that? I would be a queen, a princess. Woohoo. I love that. Okay. What would you pay for that? I know, right? Oh, I want it. I want it so bad. Thank you. Okay, So what did I make? 7 or 8 of them. That's what I did today. That's all. How long have we been on here? 99 minutes. Let's make it to 100. Are we at 100? 100 minutes. That's almost 2 hours. So let's say, I got these at a thrift store. They're little flower vases, I believe, but I crocheted a little pin cushion to go in there, and I use it for my needles. And this one, I don't know what was supposed to fit in there, but I had a toilet paper roll. I wrapped it up with pink paper. I stuck it in there, and there's my scissors right there. So I love it. I love it. Ooh, every time I see my little mushroom over here, I remember I need my lips are dry. So I hope you are working on some good stuff, people. Having fun. Oh, there's something in my pants. What is that? Oh, wood shavings. That was a little splinter trying to go on my leg. Have a good day. Go do something fun. Be with your family. Be kind to everyone. If you need to talk to yourself the way I talk to myself, and, tell yourself you're pretty darn cute. You're pretty darn smart, you know? And people do love you. I'm sure you have lots of people who love you and you don't even know that you've touched someone's life and they think about you. Like earlier today before I got on here, I thought about Miss Jackie. And so I always try to send little prayers when I think of them because I feel like God brings them to my mind and for a reason. And so I just say a little prayer for everybody that I think about. So I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me in the yarn room. Don't forget, next Saturday we'll be here for sure. Well, never for sure, but next Saturday is planned. We'll have our meeting again. Hopefully I'll do a live. Hopefully I'll make videos. Who knows? Maybe I'll just be in bed playing my games the whole time. Who knows what happens? But at least I made 7 plants today with you guys. Thank you so much. Love you. Have a good day. And thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you, Donna. Hi, Emmy. Oh, look, Emmy jumped in. Emmy's my baby. Okay, guys. Aw, Rosie, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye. I see you. I see you.